What's up, guys? Coach Geyer here, and I want to introduce you to our 12-week No Offseason Program. So this program gives athletes a 5-day-a-week opportunity to build in variables such as strength and power, your aerobic capacity, your ability to move better, your movement capacity, flexibility, recovery. We really cover all the bases in the training. You don't have to feel like you're locked into training on specific days because you're able to move days around in your program, train at days and times that work best for you, while also tracking, monitoring, and measuring where it is you want to see change through a super slick app that you can access on your phone, your mobile device, anytime, anywhere. All right. Now, there is some equipment needs that athletes are going to want to have to effectively complete the program. You are going to need dumbbells or kettlebells, bars and plates. Now, you don't have to have bars and plates per se, but it is really helpful. Or maybe a hex bar, trap bar, rather than a barbell. I do make modifications and give substitutes if you don't have access to a fully stocked gym like I have here. You can still complete the program, but I just want you to know that in order to build in variables such as strength and power, to build over time, it is important that you have access to the ability to increase loads, right? If you've only got one set of dumbbells, then it's going to be very hard to progress as you get stronger, right? Or if you want to get stronger, it makes it very hard to progress if you don't have the opportunity to build up from there with the loads that you're using to apply more force, okay, over time. So with that said, you can make do at, say, in a home gym with a good set of dumbbells, bands, and there'll be links to these things below. The bands, things like continuous loop bands, mini bands. You're also going to need a pack, a loadable pack. If you have a hunting pack that has an internal frame, that is perfect. But something you're going to be able to load up with maybe 50 to 60, 70% of your body weight. Sandbags. And sandbags also work well to help load your pack with. Okay. We like to use the Go Ruck basic bag here. There's so many different sandbags on the market. Find one that works well for you and your budget. But again, that also gives you the ability to both progress and also scale your training as needed. If you need a lighter bag for a particular movement, and you might need a heavier bag for others. Okay, from there, you're also going to need not necessarily cable machines, but you'll need bands big enough, these continuous loop bands, again, linked below, that you can increase in resistance, okay, for some of these movements that we're going to do more unilaterally, using one side of the body at a time. From there, you're going to need some piece of cardio equipment. I really encourage backcountry athletes to have a fan bike. We use Airdynes here. Again, there's several on the market that work very well. If you have access to them in your gym or at home, that's awesome. If you don't, no problem. A rower, okay, maybe a spin bike or a treadmill. Those will all give you access to something that will work just fine in the program. Also know that you can run outside, all right? But also know that if there's snow outside like there is here and your gym is inside, there's going to be some logistics that you'll have to kind of work through as we're incorporating some of these cardio-based movements within our strength training circuits, okay? So that's an important thing to know. Apart from that, guys, just know that the program allows you to train and meet your body where it is, anytime, anywhere. So that's going to give you a really good idea of what this program both requires by way of equipment and also the training variables that we're going to be entertaining and taking athletes through over the course of the 12 weeks or 3 months. Okay, this is totally meant to build a foundation of strength, power, and other training variables that we can then layer on later in our training programs, such as when we hit spring, we go into the spring training program, or then when we get closer to that preseason phase before hunting seasons begin. So there's just another opportunity to keep us ready, to keep us on, like building towards our goals. So we don't have this big chunk of time here, which is such an amazing opportunity to both build and also regenerate, so to speak, bring us back from the beat down that we maybe took during the hunting season and get us ready for what's to come. Because guess what, guys? It's going to be here before you know it.